Jamie, I'm guessing another hard one to take.
Listen, deflated, and to come away, score 2 goals away from home and defend in the manner we've done, and it's not just defenders, it's all over. We don't hurt enough. We don't want to put our body in the line, and listen, it's a difficult one to take. I'm hurting inside.
Yeah.
And honestly, mistakes, 2 penalties, Jack's goal kick, you can't continue to concede goals the way we're conceding goals, and the manner we're doing it as well was just absolutely atrocious, seriously.
And then again, we talked about sort of second halves, but today the second half, it was really about 20 minutes at the start of the second half that everything just seemed to go haywire, because we actually fought back with too much to do with that stage. It was just that really, really dodgy period that...
Listen, I thought we were okay and to start the second half, and then the goal kick just affects us. Listen, it's a mistake. Let's not be kidded. It's a mistake for Jack, and listen, he's big enough to accept it. He's accepted it in the change room, and after that, obviously, we just try to clear it. But it's a mistake for Jack. He's well aware of that, and it's something we just need to keep working on. And you can't coach it, and it's no, listen, me, Duff, Robbo, and listen, a great bunch of boys in there, and they're devastated, but and rightly so, to be honest with you, because conceding 3 goals like that today in the manner we did was dreadful, absolutely dreadful.
That must give you a wee bit of heart with the fact that the players, it doesn't sound nice to say that they're devastated, but at least they care. You know, it's not just they're shrugging it off, they're actually going in there thinking, no, that shouldn't have happened, basically.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing for me, but how many weeks are we going to see it? They need to take it on board. We've had a wee chat with them there just to see a couple of different things, and they agree with us all. That, listen, me, Duff, Robbo, we analyse the game straight after it. We go away on a Sunday, we have a Zoom call, we watch a game when you send it over, and we analyse the game as well, and by far we're always right, we're always on the money. We are analysed after the game straight away, and sometimes you do get things wrong, but most of the season we've had it right. And the day's performance as well, I thought we were good in spells, but we just don't we've not got the know-how and the cleverness and that aggressive streak to cause teams borders, and honestly I can't put any words, because it's so disappointing to take. And another manager comes in and speaks to him there after the game. He says, look, I don't know how you didn't get in for that game again, and most managers this season, bar 3 games, I think, have said that. But listen, it's no nice. It's no nice to hear, because it's easy when a manager's took 3 points and he can say, well, he's real unlucky today again. And listen, we just need to find a way. Obviously, we've got a couple of options, hopefully maybe coming in the next couple of weeks, and hopefully add to the squad, and maybe with a few departing as well. And listen, that's football. We just need to kind of get on with it and accept it. And Luke's obviously back tomorrow out of isolation as well. So listen, it's decision for me for next week, getting into Stirling game. So it's a big one, a big week for ourselves, and we just need to keep working away.
So going back to specifics of that game, I noticed, I think Mike said to me he thought you were taking Paul away for the referee at half time. What did you see about that first penalty, Jamie? It seemed to be a bit controversial.
Listen, I seen it. Woodsy's trying to clear the ball, and it's hit his arm. I don't know for the life of me how that's a penalty. It's not as if he's on the line and he's trying to take a touch and it's bounced up and he's punched it away. He's trying to clear it with his left foot and it's bounced off his right hand. If I'm wrong, I'll come back here next week and say I'm wrong, but I'll have to see it back. But he's trying to kind of clear it away from him. I know Grant Anderson's maybe behind him, but he's trying to put out the pitch or whatever, and it's hurt his hand and she gave a penalty. I don't know if the linesman's obviously said it's a clear handball, but if you're giving penalties like that every day, defenders are going to be 2 or 3 penalties a game.
Yeah. And I mean, we've talked already about things that happened later on in the game today, but bottom line, watching from the side the first half, I thought for large spells of that first half we were the better team.
Yep.
But we can't let this setback, stuffers, if you like. Afterwards.
100%. Listen, I'm always kind of upbeat. I'm disappointed now, but come Tuesday night, it'll be a different story. It'll just be a case of, or even tomorrow, I'll be disappointed with Robbo and Duff, and we'll get out. Listen, we always air our washing next to each other, so it's a case of everything's put down on the table. There's nothing gets left unturned. We look at the game. We stop it, pause it, stop, pause it. So we're always looking to try and improve. But today, could we have done a wee bit better? Of course we could have, but I'm just looking for that wee bit more hunger and desire and that willing to win and want to be an ugly team to play against. Because listen, I made a career out of being one of the players where you put your head in with a heart and you're winning tackles and want to do well for your teammates and that. You can't have 2 or 3 like that in a team. It's not possible. You need to 8 or 9 and the other 2 that can maybe get by. You can maybe have a wee flair pearl, maybe, but you still got to go and work his corner for your team. You can't just accept second best in this league, especially. You've got to go and put a shift on and work hard. And then, as you see, we play good football. We get in behind teams and we create numerous chances. We're creating corners. We're always on the front foot, but if you know what to do the dirty side of it, then what's the point of being here? Honestly, there's no point of kidding on, do you know what, I can play nice football, but if you know what to go do the dirty side of it, there's no point of being here. So listen, I'll reassess. So obviously January's open, so if we can get a couple of players in, obviously we'll get 2 out already, so and maybe another few to follow, but obviously we'll just keep that behind closed doors as we speak. But obviously Rory's away, and Joe's away. Rory went on loan, and wee Joe's away. So
is Rory away too?
He's away to Benburb, so he's out on loan for the rest of the season. So, as I say, like Rory's a lovely kid as well. So as long as he can get out and play football, then we'll reassess in the summer. But we just need to try and get a couple more bodies in and help the boys.
I feel like it's just as easy as getting 11 Jamie Hamills in.
I don't know.
At the height of your career.
I don't know about that, but listen, it's not much. It's not much to ask for. To walk out, cross over that white line and have a wee bit of pride in yourself and want to win. Listen, they do want to win, but sometimes they need to have that burning desire to go and, do you know what, I want to go and do it for my teammate. It's a case of going to tackle, winning the next tackle, and everybody gets a wee laugh at it as well. It maybe sounds silly, but trust me, it happens in football. If you go and win that tackle, somebody else goes, do you know what, the next one I'm going to win that tackle, and then it's a knock-on effect all the way through the team. But listen, disappointing to come away from here with nothing again, but we just need to dust ourselves down and go on with it.
Thanks, Jamie.